gets the pin. Raiders are clawing their way back in this game.
Just snipes one.
It's ball game. Over. Save. Oh my God! Did you see that?
Great diving play.
He's hit a touchdown. Hastings Raiders win the ball game.
Hyman, good evening, Derek.
Good evening, John. Nice to be with you tonight. Great to be back on television tonight and looking for a fun game here on a beautiful Friday night.
Yep, gorgeous night for baseball. It's been a wonderful June so far for baseball. Had maybe one or two rainouts here all month. That's you can't go wrong with that as we get a look at the Hampton dugout. Johnny Teglin getting behind the plate, getting ready to start things off. The lineup for the Hampton Cardinals, leading off number 3, Eli Kierstead, the center fielder. Batting second, number 14, Connor Hennon. Batting third, the shortstop, Jacob Traynor. Batting fourth, Isaiah Bramer, the catcher. Batting fifth, second baseman, Chance Swanson. Batting sixth, Zach Schweitzer, the right fielder. Batting seventh, Bennett Ronay at third base. Batting eighth, Cooper Zadowski, the designated hitter. And batting ninth, number 15, Josh Flink, the left fielder. Defensive alignment for the Hawks around the outfield. Left field, Cooper Pagel. Center field, Cooper DeSutter. Right field, Jack Selesky. Around the infield, third base, Kellen Rasmussen. Shortstop, Nolan Drossel. Second baseman, Gavin Oddman. Flink, the left fielder. Defensive alignment for the Hawks around the outfield. Left field, Cooper Pagel.
He was a late add at the starting pitcher spot for Ben Teglin, who's got a sore shoulder tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if something in warm-ups, he just didn't feel right, but we will see Dennis starting things off to Kierstead. First pitch is tapped out towards shortstop. Drossel scoops it, throws across, and one pitch, one away.
Drossel, see him in center field a lot, but he also is a very good shortstop, so he's in at short tonight.
Also, yes, also a phenomenal center fielder, but with a couple of infielders missing. No Max Kaplan today. Fielders missing. No Max. And that pitch is up and away, 2-1.
Wind blowing slightly over towards left field. Flag moving just a little bit tonight. Partly cloudy skies.
That one misses just inside. The 3-1 delivery from Reinhardt is outside, and Hennon will draw the one-out walk.
Now batting number 31, the shortstop, Jacob Traynor.
That'll bring up Jacob Traynor. Number 31, the shortstop. First pitch to him catches the outside corner for strike one.
Yeah, Dennis got that one down by the knees. He was missing a little bit high in the last at bat.
Big breaking pitch finds that outside corner once again. So working ahead of the three-hitter Traynor, 0-2. And good hold there as that one comes in just a little bit high, 1-2. Breaking ball down and away. Runner was going. No chance for Johnny Teglin as Hennon picked a pretty good pitch to steal on.
1-2 pitch down in the batter's box, the far batter's box, and yeah, he didn't have a chance to make a throw on that play.
So 2-2. Just gets a piece of it to stay alive. very young Hampton Cardinals team this year. I think a lot of their previous roster ended up moving over to become the core of the new Lakeville Lunatics team. So I think we got a lot of youngsters from Rosemont. A young-looking guy here at the plate. Trainer 3-2 from Dennis, and takes that one inside, ball 4. So after getting ahead 0-2, Dennis loses the second straight batter to a walk. And there are 2 aboard now with 1 out in the top of the first inning, scoreless ball game.
Yeah, unfortunately he's at 13 pitches here with just 1 out. See if we can get another roller out to draw, so I have a chance to get out of this with a double play.
And breaking pitch is down and away again, 1-0. That one catches the outside corner, 1-1. Yeah, I do think a lot of Rosemont kids. Of course, Rosemont, a lot of talent in that town. They just won the big school tournament for varsity this year, as that one is fouled back, 1-2.
Yeah, 2 teams that are at the Raiders played this year is what were state champs. Is Matamita was the 3A champ and Rosemont was the 4A champ.
One, 2, breaking ball sails outside, 2-2. Reinhardt checking second. 2-2 deliveries, swing and a miss, strike 3.
And that's one thing, if you're a young guy and you haven't seen Dennis before, that curveball's might eat you up the first couple at
Yeah, we'll get another look at that big 12-6er coming right at you. Yeah, just bottom dropped right out of that. And Bramer swung over the top of it for the second out. First pitch this is Chance Swanson, the second baseman. Johnny T tried to frame that one a little bit, but umpire says too high, ball 1. That one is into very short right field. Actually, it's not going to get very much out of the infield as Gavin Oddman drifts over there about 1 step into the outfield grass and puts it away for out number 3. So a couple of walks, no harm done. We're through half an inning, scoreless ball game.
Good start here for the Hawks. And, they had defeated, Johnny was down there. He defeated Hampton, was it last week, I believe?
It was a week, 6 days ago. 6 days ago down in Hampton. Let's get a look at the Hawks dugout there.
And we got to give a shout out to Cooper's grandma, 97th birthday today, and she's proud to have her birthday.
Bruce just announcing Hulda, who is Cooper DeSutter's grandmother.
We got a couple of.
She's 97 years old.
Hey, happy birthday, Coop's grandma. See a couple of. That looks like the Teglin clan sitting back in the pickup bed there. Looks like a couple of Wabasha Kellogg hats, of course.
Oh, that's what the hat was.
Yep. So here is the Hawks lineup. Batting first, number 37, the center fielder Cooper DeSutter. Batting second, Jack Selesky in right field. Batting third, Kellen Rasmussen, the third baseman. Johnny Teglin behind the plate cleaning up. Nolan Drossel, number 1, batting fifth. Nick Brand to the first baseman, batting sixth. Taylor Pagel DHing, batting seventh. Gavin Oddman at second, batting 8. Dennis Reinhardt is batting for himself today, batting 9th. And Taylor is hitting for Cooper Pagel, who is out in the left field tonight. Of course, in town ball, you don't have to DH for the pitcher. You can DH for anybody. Hampton Cardinals defense around the outfield. Flink, Kierstead, and Schweitzer from left to right. Rone, Trainer, Swanson, and Hennon around the infield left to right. Bramer behind the plate, and Maverick Carson, Maverick Carson, number 17, right-hander, taking the hill for the Cardinals. So we get a look at him.
37, Cooper to Sutter.
So here's Cooper to Sutter leading things off. He's been hitting the ball hard this year. A lot of extra base hits for Coop, so pretty good season at the plate. That one is rolled out to shortstop on the first pitch. Throw across is low but dug out. Trainer to Hennon and one away.
Yep, almost the exact same play that Hampton's leadoff hitter had right at shortstop there. And
yep, one pitch.
Exact same.
One pitch, routine roller and a routine play. Actually, a little bit less than routine, but good stretch by the first baseman getting down to find that ball. Here's Jack Selesky, a little excuse me, rolling up the first baseline. Throw over to first base and 2 pitches and 2 outs. Jack trying to check his swing there, just kind of nubbed off his bat and rolled up the first baseline. It's going to be 1-3 on the putout.
Well, we'll see if Rass takes a pitch here to not to have that potential 3-pitch inning.
Yeah, 2 pitches, 2 outs here. Carlson, a couple of ground balls. And he will take one down and away for ball 1. And that's away again, ball 2. Kind of a big wind-up for Carlson. Big leg kick you can see there. That one is skied towards left field, drifting back his flank. He will have room, quite a bit of room out there. So Hastings goes down quickly, a 1-2-3 in the bottom of the first inning on only 5 pitches.
Yeah, just 3 pitches there. He hit it pretty well, but just got underneath it a little bit in that huge left field we have here with that 380 gap. Plenty of room to catch the ball.
Okay, we're going to take a bit of a break here between innings, so stick with us. We'll be back with the second inning in just a minute.
But here is the difference for the class of 1990.
We went from Mile High Eagles to Alan Peck.
I know you're all excited about Y2K. You could lose power or party like it's 1999.
Hastings High School has been graduating seniors. This is the first commencement since 1987. Congratulations, class of 2023. Go Raiders!
Funding for community TV is in rapid decline, and HCTV will not survive without your help. Let your local representatives know that you support community TV. To learn more, visit savecommunitytv.com.
Okay, back at you for the top of the second inning. You can see Zachary Schweitzer standing on deck, getting ready to step in against Dennis Reinhardt. Worked around a couple of walks in the first inning.
Cardinals, number 33, Zach Schweitzer.
Schweitzer, the right fielder. First pitch from Dennis is fouled back. Not a play.
There you go. That's the first $1 foul ball courtesy of the Michael Ferguson Insurance Agency.
There's just another little excuse me that is picked off the ground by Brandt. They're saying for actually caught in the air by Brandt. We'll get another look at it here. Just a little kind of excuse me flare. See if we get a good look at it there. Yeah, he picked it off his shoe tops there.
Good play there, and obviously nice pitch by Dennis. Caught the batter completely off guard, much like with Selesky on the top, or the bottom of the first.
Bennett Ronay hits the first pitch pretty well out to center field, and ranging over and finding it is Cooper to Sutter. Nice running, sprawling catch in center field. 2 away. That was
laying out for Grandma's birthday there in center field.
Absolutely,
nice play.
Absolutely. Just that ball looked like it just kind of kept carrying and carrying and carrying. You said that wind, Derek, was blowing a little bit to the left, so let's see if we can get another look at him running this down here. Full stride, laying out to put it away and taking away extra bases. Great play by DeSutter. First pitch to Zadowski is breaking ball across for strike one. And another big breaking ball stays high, 1-1. And that one is out towards center field, and a little more routine for Coop that time as he takes about 7 or 8 hard steps in, puts it away for out number 3. So quick inning for Dennis Reinhardt, aided by some great defense from his center fielder. We're through 1.5, scoreless ball game. We'll be right back.
There are a lot of temptations facing young people today, like electronic cigarettes and skateboarding. Each vape pod can contain the same amount of nicotine as a pack of cigarettes. This can lead today's youth to a lifelong addiction and severe lung damage. Recall and consider the facts before making a poor decision.
The health class film guy isn't the best person to talk to your kid about vaping.
Got a few minutes?
You are. Start the conversation with your child about vaping today.
I know you're going through a lot. I wonder if you know that we can get help. Let's see how far we can go. Love, your mind.
All right, bottom of the second coming up. Maverick Carlson, after having a quick first, will face the middle of the Hawks order, Johnny Teglin, Nolan Drossel, and Nick Brandt. Get a look at their concession stand there.
In the home brand, on deck, Drossel now having the catcher, number 10, Johnny Teglin.
Yeah, you can definitely tell Benny T was slated to start. All these WK caps I'm seeing in the around the field today. I have one at home. Ryan Selesky got one that was too big for him, so he was nice enough to hand it over to me. So I also have a Wabasha Kellogg hat at home. I wore for Ben's first start of the year. There it is. Somebody just, you can see a couple of guys right in front of me.
Yeah, you know, when we first got here and saw people walking in, I thought they were just Hampton red hats, but that's really cool to see for Benny T. Got to be one of the youngest managers in high school baseball.
That one is going to dribble up the middle, so Johnny Teglin gets the first hit of the game. Just a chopper that finds a spot right over the second base bag, basically.
Yeah, we talk about Benny and Pochin, and then his brother with a base hit up the middle.
So, not courtesy running for Johnny. I don't know who's on the bench to courtesy run for him, quite honestly. A little bit of a short bench today, as that is ball one outside Nolan Drossel. Of course, a couple of the younger Hawks players over in River Falls today, post 47 VFW, starting their tournament over the weekend. Johnny goes, pitch high and outside, and the catcher, Bramer, can't exchange it cleanly to his throwing hand.
And Johnny's stolen quite a few bases.
He really has. I mean, I don't think they're all in there yet because a lot of them are in my book, but there's probably 5 or 6 in there. He's got several, a lot of them being on just stealing them off the pitcher that's, not paying attention to.
Yeah, it's just good base running, right?
Yep.
You don't have to be a speedster all the time for stolen bases.
And meanwhile, 3-0 to Nolan Drossel, who is a speedster in his own right, takes a strike across there, taken all the way. .3-1 catches the outside corner. So more pitches in this at bat than the entire first inning.
I was going to say, it's not all bad for the Hawks to look at some views of what Carson's throwing at him here.
And that one misses outside, and Dross works a 6-pitch walk.
First baseman, number 23, Nick Brandt.
So here's Brandt, 2 on, nobody out. Hawks with a chance to break the seal, get the first runs of the game here. Down low. Thought the catcher had it blocked for a minute, but just couldn't quite find it. Gets through him, and both runners will move up. So double play is eliminated. Now a fly ball to the outfield should get the first run of the game home for the Hawks.
Yeah, 2 runners in scoring position with nobody out. Should be able to take advantage of this, hopefully.
Brandt just gets a piece of that and rolls it foul towards a little bit past the Hampton dugout. That's Ben Tegland is coaching first over there, running up the line to field that ball. 1-1 to Brandt. Looked like a little bit of an off speed there. Had him swinging over the top of that. 1-2.
And Nick had a home run here to left center earlier in the season, so he's got good power. See what he does here now, behind in the count.
Yep, tall, rangy kid. Takes that one inside. 2-2. That one is hit sharply through over the shortstop's head, and this is going to score 2 runs, and the Hawks will jump out to a 2-0 lead. Drossel, the speedy Drossel from second base, scores easily on that single, and 3 straight base runners reach, and it is 2-0.
Now batting the DH, number 31, Taylor Hill.
Good piece of hitting there by Brandt, getting behind and just taking that pitch. It was a little bit up in the zone and just lining it right over the shortstop.
And he didn't try to hit a home run with it or anything. Just a nice solid base hit, line drive over the shortstop, and 2 RBIs.
So Taylor Pagel getting his first AB of the game. The veteran town ball player, also a member of the Hastings Hurricane, does some catching for both the Hurricanes and the Hawks. By the way, we do have a Hawks-Hurricanes doubleheader on Sunday. Red Wing coming to town as Pagel swings and misses. Red Wing coming to town, and the Elko team, I believe, is coming up to face the 35-plus Federal League Hurricanes. So it should be a real fun afternoon of ball here on Sunday.
Yeah, we have a doubleheader here for that, and then I think we have a couple doubleheaders coming up for VFW and Legion as well out here in the next week or so.
Big breaking ball hangs high, 1-2. Yep, we're reaching July, so it's kind of the month where pretty much every night you want to come out to Veterans Park. If the weather is good, you're probably going to be able to find baseball out here at some level.
Yeah, especially in June, like you say.
And good take by Pagel there as the vet holds back and count runs to 2-2. That is popped up, and that's going to get back over the backstop and out of play.
If you take in a Canes game, you never know when you might see Hawks manager Sean Madsen get in the game like he did last night. And
that is true. Yep, they're a fun team to watch. Also, former Hawk and board member Tony Kaiser might be out there pitching a couple of these games.
Yeah, and Nick Tuckner was out there last night. He had an AB, and
both of the Horse brothers, possibly. 2-2 is popped up into foul territory, and that one is going to reach the seats again. So good AB here by Pagel. There's a look at the skipper, Sean Madsen, over there coaching third base, giving some signals. It's the other one. It's the other one, Hunter. It's SHAWN, but we're trying some new things with the graphics. And he did go around and did not get a piece of it. Really, it looked like he went. What I was trying to figure out is if Pagel got a piece of that. He did not, and I do believe he crossed the zone. So that is going to be a strikeout and the first out of the inning. Going to bring up Gavin Oddman. Pitched on Wednesday against the North St. Paul Snowmen. Really had a pretty good outing, but just kind of ran out of gas in that big 6-run six, a couple of mistakes in the field, and he was up to about 130 pitches, and the Hawks really didn't have anybody to warm. As a runner goes, and that is slapped towards third base, going to eliminate any chance for the double. Oh, actually the ball gets away from the first baseman, so Oddman is going to be aboard.
Yeah, as you said, Oddman had those 6 runs were unearned, so he had given up only 3 through those 7 innings.
Yep, the Hawks drop a 9-7 decision in North St. Paul. Really, that one inning, other than that one inning, they played pretty well in that game with a pretty short bench that kind of ended up coming back to bite them. Here is the pitcher, Dennis Reinhardt. I believe he took ball 1 there. And there's a strike across. One is a little pop-up to second base. That'll be put away without too much movement. Reinhardt is retired, and that'll turn the lineup over to Cooper DeSutter. Pretty routine pop-up. The second baseman, I think, had to take about a step and a half back. First pitch down and away for a ball.
Now batting 37, Cooper DeSutter.
And that misses up and in, 2-0. Big breaking ball that Coop has to duck out of the way of, 3-0.
Well, he's got himself in position for a fastball here with a couple guys on base. See if he gets it here from Carson.
It looks like he didn't. It looks like he went back to the maybe off-speed or curveball and drops it right across for strike 1. Three-1 is skied out to right field. Kind of got under that one a little bit. And it would be put away by Schweitzer out there and right, and that'll do it for the Hawks in the bottom of the second. They do get 2 after 2 complete, jump to a 2-0 lead. All right, we'll be right back in a couple minutes. Hang around.
Today, 4 Minnesotans lost their lives from fentanyl poisoning.
And 4 more will tomorrow.
Fentanyl is the #1 killer of 18 to 45-year-olds.
It's killing more and more 12 to 17-year-olds. They're people we care about.
Like my brother.
My sister.
My best friend. We have the power to make a difference in our community. Join us in the fight against the fentanyl crisis.
He gets the pin. What a move, what a goal! Oh, what a shot, scores! The Raiders, can they get the lip? Yes, they do. Just snipes one. Oh my God!
And reaching up and making the play.
It's over!
Looking to throw, and she's going to get the first down.
Gone! Touchdown Raiders!
All right, welcome back. Top third as we get a look at a couple of fans out here hanging out, enjoying the game on a lovely Friday evening here at Vets Park. So Joshua Flink, the 9-hitter, is starting things off against Dennis and fouls the first one off to the left for strike one. Breaking ball, fair ball inside the first baseline, just sneaks under Brandt's glove, and Flink will get the first hit of the ball game for the Cardinals, leading off the third.
Just a base hit down first baseline. Couldn't do anything about that. He reached out for it, went underneath his glove, as you said, Johnny, and it's a leadoff single here to start the third inning for Hampton, their first hit of the game.
Hey, you see Brandt getting down for that ball, but just couldn't quite get to it. Here's Kierstead, who bounced out on the first pitch of the game, takes a ball here. Big breaking ball, does not break quite enough, hangs high, 2-0. Sky towards center. DeSutter moved about one step and puts it away for out number 2.
Third put out at center field for DeSutter so far tonight.
Number 14, Connor Hennon.
Yeah, with a lot of that breaking stuff, Dennis can give up a lot of fly balls. Kind of nice that you have a nice big outfield here in Vets Park and some capable outfielders with a little bit of range out there tonight. Breaking ball to Hennon, misses outside. Connor Hennon, the first baseman, walked in the first inning and got to second where he was stranded.
And Dennis is one of those guys, a lot of times he'll pitch backwards and start you off with an off speed.
And once again, that is dead center field. Strolling in about 5 steps like a casual little walk in the park is DeSutter once again, puts that away for out number 2.
Next batter, shortstop, number 31, Jacob Trainer.
No more fly balls. Line drive. Let's go. They got 2. Rolling on contact, Josh.
So here's Jacob Trainer, the 3-hitter. Also walked back in the first, fouls that first pitch back. So 0 for 0 for Trainer in his one plate appearance. Breaking ball just gets a piece of that and fouls it kind of up the walking path, and I think it rolled right into the Hawks dugout. You can see Sean Matson holding the ball. I think it rolled right to him there. Dennis from the stretch, 0-2 is a bit low.
Try to get him to chase that one. Just a little bit low and outside maybe, and 1 and 2 still in a good spot here.
Outside, throw down to second, not fielded cleanly by Oddman. Looked like he kind of had it on the right side of the base, but he kind of short hopped to Johnny T. So
would have been a close play for sure. Gavin don't play. You know, I haven't seen Gavin play a lot of second base, so it's a tough spot for him to be in there as well. So still 1 pitch away.
That one is up high, 3-2. So, yep, runner in scoring position now with 2 outs. And like you said, Derek, 1 pitch away from still getting out of this with no harm done. Payoff pitch is fouled off to the right. That'll get over the backstop.
There's $1 courtesy of the Michael Carson Insurance Agency.
I see a youngster there in the stands running after that $1 foul ball. Another payoff pitch is popped up in foul territory, but Johnny Teglin calls off Brandt at first, and he'll put it away for out number 3, about 3 steps into foul territory.
Yeah, so nice inning by Dennis. Give up the 1 single. He's 40 pitches through 3 innings, so good start here.
Yeah, 3 shutout innings for Dennis Reinhardt. And the Hawks holding a 2-0 lead after 2.5. We'll be right back for the bottom of the third in a minute.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
Todd's in the hospital.
From vaping. Promise you won't vape, Emma.
Not cool.
Wacky sitcom teens aren't the best people to talk to your kid about vaping.
Hey, you got a minute?
You are. Talk to your child about vaping today.
All right, back looking at a couple of the volunteers and concession stands. We appreciate all of them very much. Selling some couple of beers and hot dogs on a lovely June 26th here at Vets Park.
Leading over Hastings, right fielder, number 3, Jack Zaleski.
Got that 2 seeds caramel corn, of which I just stole Bruce's bag and was having a couple pieces between innings. I was just busted by our PA man, Bruce, over there. Jack Zaleski leads things off, and he'll take a strike on the outside corner. That is hit into the hole. Second baseman, nice job ranging over to the hole, making a pretty good play over there. That is Chance Swanson.
Yeah, I thought it was going up the middle, but just not quite enough steam on it from Jacko to get it by the second baseman, and he made a nice ranging play and fires it over to first for the first out of the bottom of the third inning.
Yep, nice job going over to the towards the bag and good plant and throw. So we'll get Kellen Rasmussen, flew out his first time up and hits one pretty well out to center field, but it does look like it is measured and put away by Kierstead. So 2 quick outs for the Hawks here in the bottom of the third.
Yeah, and the Hawks had 2 outs on 2 pitches in the first inning. I believe this is, 2 outs on 3 pitches?
Johnny Teglin.
Yes, I believe that is correct.
So 38 pitches here, and 2 2/3 here for Carson.
Vast majority of those in the second inning so far. See what Johnny Teglin can do if the Hawks can stage a 2-out rally. He does take the first pitch outside for ball 1. That is down the line and past the third baseman, rolling into the corner, and Johnny is going to be aboard with a 2-out double, and we get to go wave some Applebee's.
Here is your first Applebee's 2 for $25 double, or we're doing the $25 gift certificate.
Second hit of the game for Johnny T. A nice night at the plate so far.
Yeah, Teglin 2 of the 3 hits so far for the Hawks tonight, and
scored the first of their 2 runs.
Drossel,
the other run scorer, coming to the plate. He walked in the second inning, came around to score the second of the Hawks' 2 runs. Dross peels that off to the left, strike 1.
Yeah, Dross don't walk a lot, so for a game where the Hawks are swinging away early, it was kind of interesting to see Dross walk in his first at bat.
Yes, he is. His game is about a lot of aggression. He's a free swinger. He loves going for the extra base when he gets a chance. And that one is towards the gap, and that one is going to be down for extra bases. Drossel is on his horse. He's towards second, and he'll be in there standing. He's on second before Johnny Teglin comes in to score. He wasn't hustling, too. He knew he was in easy on that play. So 2 straight doubles for the Hawks, and 2-out rally that gets the third run of the game up.
So back-to-back doubles for the Hawks, back-to-back Applebee's giveaways here at the ballpark, and see what Brant can do now.
That is down in the dirt. Dross takes a hard step towards third, but catcher Bramer managed to find it kind of right under his feet. That is inside, 2-0. And chopped foul. That one is lined right at the shortstop. Actually, one hop over the shortstop. Throws over to first base. Hennon stretches and gets Brandt for out number 3. So the Hawks are done in the third, but a couple of 2-out doubles in a row, and they do push another run across. We're through 3. 3-0 Hawks. We'll be right back.
Oh, hey there. Do you like HCTV?
That's one small step for Hastings and one giant leap for community television.
Do you want a custom video that promotes your business or organization and gives you the results you're looking for? As an HCTV sponsor, our staff will work with your business or organization to create a custom video to promote your brand. You also have an option of getting a shout out in every sporting event we cover. And that's 3 points for your business. So support HCTV today! Go to hastingstv.org/sponsors for more information or to give a one-time donation.
We come from a long line of farmers, and there's a sense of pride, but there's also a significant amount of pressure.
Farmers have to take care of their physical and their mental health, because what's a farm without a farmer?
Watching the sun come up, that's my time. I can have a cup of coffee, and every day is a new opportunity.
That's cool. Yay!
Don't forget to check in on yourself. Love your mind.
All right, top 4, 5, 6 coming up against Dennis Reinhardt, his second time through the order. Start off with catcher Isaiah Bramer, a strikeout victim, his first time up.
Yeah, nice job so far by Dennis. As we said, 40 pitches through 3, but also just one base hit through 3 innings.
And good pitch there is a swing and a miss. I believe that was just a straight curveball, not an off-speed. Either way, he had Bramer out a little bit ahead of it. 0-2, chopped up towards shortstop. Drossel has it, fires across, one away.
Makes it look so easy with that speed he has, able to range so far at shortstop, and
yeah, just a
gets
really
the first out of the
yeah,
inning.
just a really talented ball player. Number 1 there, just does a lot of things really well.
Also the coach of the Woodbury Legion team, so when our Legion team meets up with them later this year, it could be a fun night.
Chance Swanson, the second baseman, bunts one, but a little bit too hard right back to Dennis. He does have to hurry it up as Swanson's pretty quick down the line, but that ball almost got all the way back to the mound. So Dennis able to make the play and throw it across, 2 away.
Yeah, he moved down the line good. Dennis had to be right on target there and get that out, but 4 pitches here for 2 outs for Dennis, and the pitch count's still looking really good.
You can see Swanson got just a little bit more of that than he wanted to and pushed it a little bit too straight. If he had pushed that up the third base side a little bit, I think he may have been aboard. It's going to bring up Zachary Schweitzer, takes the ball, and then a strike. That one is past Rasmussen at third base for a base hit. Just a really sharp single there. Not much Ras could do about that. And Schweitzer with a 2-out base knock.
number 8, third baseman, Bennett.
Hampton's second hit of the game, fourth base runner, I believe, so far.
You'll see solid wood on that. Line it into left field. Little half swing, strike called. This is Bennett Ronay, flew out to DeSutter. That was kind of that string where 4 out of 5 batters flew out to DeSutter in the second and third innings.
See what Dennis says here, 0-2 if he'll go with a fastball high maybe here. Oh, it goes back to it.
And throw up the line, a little bit offline, but Brandt able to get it and tap the bag, and that'll be Dennis Reinhardt's second strikeout of the game, and he gets through another inning, puts up another 0, 2-out base hit, does not do any damage. We are through 3.5, 3-0 Hastings.
Hi, I'm Ryan Blaney, a third-generation race car driver, and we dedicate a lot of our time to going as fast as possible. But when my grandpa was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, it was a very unexpected bump in the road for us. It's important to notice if older family members are acting differently, experiencing problems with their memory, or having trouble with routine tasks. Early detection of Alzheimer's can give your family time to explore support services, make a plan for the future, and access available treatments. If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together.
Hey, a couple of fans waving at us as we come back to Veterans Park for the bottom of the 4th inning. It looks like Benny Teglin's going to grab an AB and get some swings in the DH spot.
And then he'll have another league appearance as well.
Now batting, number 6, Ben Teglin.
So
Nick Horstone going down to first base to a coach as well.
First pitch is in the air to center field. Barely moving and putting it away is Kierstead, and there is one away. So you get another fly out to center. This time by the Hawks. One quick out.
Second baseman, number 8.
Very good look at longtime Hawk legend Nick Horsch over there coaching first, still dealing with a hamstring issue, trying to get back on the field for his first action with the Hawks and the Hurricanes, also another player that's double rostered with them.
Yeah, kind of one of the heart and soul guys of the Hawks for many years, and boy, that kid plays through a lot of injuries, so that hamstring's really got to be bugging him if he's not trying to do something.
I think he did tell me he had re-aggravated that a little bit. Hit pretty well out to left center field, but it looks like it's being tracked, and I believe it was the center fielder. Kierstead that put it away for out number 2. Just got under that a little bit.
Well, and same with Ben Teglin as well.
Yep.
On his at bat, that first pitch, he hit it very high in the air, straightaway center.
Yep, looked like if he had a little lower angle on that, that might have been driven right to the gap, but as it is, it's out number 2. And Dennis is stepping in for his second look at Maverick Carlson, who has 2 quick outs here in the 4th inning. Of course, he had 2 quick outs in the 3rd as well, and the Hawks managed to put one across as Dennis is just going to wait there, and it actually hits the top of his bat. Instead of, it was going to go behind him. He thought it was going to hit him, but knocks off the knob of his bat for strike 2. So bad luck there for Dennis. He just shakes his head after that.
Yeah.
Look at him. He kind of threw his head back like, really, come on. And just misses inside. Pitcher was getting ready to step off the mound.
Yeah, well, like you always tell the kids.
And we kind of get a look at these. That's just one of the little quirks of the game there, as that's down and away, and that'll kick out of the dirt and almost go over the backstop.
With these short benches tonight, these pitchers doing a good job getting ways into this game.
And that one hits him, so he thought he was going to move his bat out of the way to make sure that it didn't hit that again, but instead Dennis takes that one right on the shoulder. He'll head down to first base, taking one for the team, giving the Hawks a 2-out base runner.
Yeah, 2-out base runner, and with Carson only at 53 pitches, maybe can get this pitch count up a little bit. I think that whichever team has to go to the bullpen earlier, it's going to be probably a big advantage, I would think, at this point with the short roster.
Sure, could very well be. And also does turn over the line, does turn over the Hawks to the top of the order as well. So chance for the top of the order with a base runner now to see if they can scratch another run across. They put up 2 in the second and 1 in the third. Now looking for another 2-out rally in the bottom of the fourth here. And that one's inside. Catcher tried to steal that one, but a little too far in.
Yeah, Carson's definitely been working on this inside half for the last 2 batters. And up and in 3 and 1.
Yep, gets behind Coop here, a hitter's count. Let's see again. Once again, like you say, it's will he get a fastball? This Carlson is using a lot of breaking and off-speed stuff, so he does give him a little slider there. It's breaking down and away from him. Swing and a miss, 3-2.
So at the full count, 2 outs, Dennis will be able to move with the pitch.
And there he goes. And that one hits to Sutter. So 2 straight hit batsmen, and the Hawks have 2 aboard here in the bottom of the fourth.
Yeah, full count hit batter there, 6 pitches, and like you say, a lot of off-speed stuff, and it looks to me like he's just, they're hanging up there and hanging it up and in on not breaking how he wants them to over that inside corner.
Here's Jack Selesky, hits that one sharply to left field, and that is a fair foul ball? Called it foul. Sean was trying to will it fair by pointing. You see him smiling over there. See if we can get another look at that on the replay here. No replay, says Hunter. That's okay. Didn't get a really great look at it. That's kind of the one part of the field that's shielded from my vision, being on the far left side of the press box here. I kind of have to lean around and did not really pick that one up. So it's going to be 0-1 to Jack. And that one is down low. Good block by the catcher. 1-1.
Yeah, it keeps the runners at first and second, but good opportunity for the Hawks, obviously, if they could have moved up and had 2 guys in scoring position.
And that one hits Selesky. 3 straight hit batsmen, and the Hawks have loaded them up with 2 outs.
What do they always say about you'll see something new every time you go to the ballpark, pretty much? I don't know if I've seen 3 hit batters in a row before.
Not even when Brendan Cruz was pitching. Hey, Brendan, hope you're up. Congratulations to him, the newlywed.
Yeah.
Probably on his honeymoon somewhere and not listening to this for my little comment there.
It's the same kind of pitcher, though, right? Where he's off speed and to the right hand, or if it doesn't bend,
and the guys are just wearing them because they're not going to hurt that much. So.
Yeah. But now we get one of your best hitters in Rasmussen suddenly up here at the bases loaded and a chance to really take a nice lead here.
Yeah, the bases loaded with the Hawks not having to, three Hawks not having to lift their bats off the shoulder and just kind of wear a little bit of a bruise there, and chance for a really big inning, chance to kind of break this one open in the fourth here. Extra base hit from Ras could put up a crooked number really quick. And Ras kind of moves out of the way of that one, was a little bit inside to him. He was kind of smiling there a little bit, wondering he would have had to lean out there, do a little bit of a Nick Horsch thing in order to take that one, I think. That one is a chop to shortstop, throw over to second, and that'll do it for the Hawks in the bottom of the fourth. They get those 3 straight hit batters with 2 outs, but cannot cash it in. We are through 4 complete. Score holds 3-0. We'll be right back.
The United Heroes League mainly uses sports as a bridge to help military families stay active and engaged in their communities. We have over 40 professional teams that partner with us for free tickets and camps. We provide access to free sporting equipment.
UHL has provided us with a lot of equipment and a lot of gear that is otherwise sometimes hard to attain.
It's really cool. I get all this free stuff, and it's because of my great dad, who is a veteran.
UHL has been a great supporter, not just for our family, but for all the military families.
We're excited to see what the future holds. We can't wait to see where it goes.
These walls and windows hold me tight. The warm embrace we all call home. This little street is a land of liberty of its own, where I always have a place to go. I'm free to call this place mine. We all deserve a place to call home.
That's an American dream.
Todd's in the hospital.
From vaping. Promise you won't vape, Emma.
Not cool.
Wacky sitcom teens aren't the best people to talk to your kid about vaping.
Hey, you got a minute?
You are. Talk to your child about vaping today.
Okay, top 5. Dennis Reinhardt working against 8-9-1. Cooper Zadowski, the DH, will be the first batter he faces and pumps a strike in.
Yeah, Hawks unable to take advantage of those 3 hit batters. Did run the pitch count up to 65 on Carson, though, and
good breaking ball, catches the outside corner, 0-2.
15 more pitches than Dennis had through 4 innings.
So Reinhardt working ahead. Goes with a fastball there, or a slider, maybe breaking down and away, but does not bite to Zadowski. And there's a breaking ball outside. So 2 straight wide of the zone. It's 2-2. And swings and misses, but that pitch rolls all the way up the, kind of kicks off of Teglin and rolls all the way up towards the Hampton dugout. And Zadowski will reach on the strikeout past ball. So you can just see it kind of kicked away from it, got too far away. No chance for Teglin to throw out the runner at first base. Kind of a bad hop there. So break for the Cardinals, get the leadoff base runner after that. Dennis gets his 3rd strikeout of the game.
So Brandt will hold the runner on. Middle infield back playing for 2.
Dennis with a little soft toss over, just keeping him close. Not his A move, I think you would say there.
Yeah, I think, the older pitchers, they want to definitely mix that move up on guys that haven't seen them.
That one misses outside, 1-1. Here's a cut and a miss, 1-2. Behind that one, kind of wasn't looking for a fastball there after all this off-speed stuff and just kind of a little late pulling the trigger.
Right, and, maybe you go up, either put one down in the dirt here or maybe even go a little higher.
And that is fouled off to the left. That should be towards that bit of snow fence. Might be that bit of snow fence that Derek and Bruce were putting up to save some baseballs for us a couple of weeks ago. Breaking ball towards third base, over to second. They'll get one. The turn, double play. 5-4-3. Nice turn by Gavin at second base there. Like you said, not being used to playing the infield so much, but very nice turn, and that pass ball strikeout is erased.
Well, and I certainly haven't seen many of Gav's games when he was younger, but when he's been with the Hawks and he plays infield, I've usually seen him over at short. So, everything's backwards at second base. Made a nice play there.
So that'll bring back the leadoff hitter, Kierstead. So Dennis starting his third trip through the Hampton order. Starts Kierstead off with a strike, ground out, and a fly out. And this one is up to right field. No problem for Jack Selesky. He puts it away. So first runner reaches, but Dennis does retire all three. Just the strikeout pass ball and the double play and a fly out. And another quick inning for Dennis Reinhardt. 5 scoreless for him so far.
Yeah, and 62 pitches, 20 or so of them are in the first inning.
So good job so far by Dennis with a possible short bullpen tonight. We're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be back for the bottom of the fifth in just a moment.
Who are we? We are artists. We are entertainers. We are storytellers. We are teachers. We keep you informed. We follow the action. Who are we? We are Hastings Community TV.
I know you're going through a lot. I wonder if you know that we can get help. Let's see how far we can go. Love, your mind.
Okay, we are back for the bottom of the fifth inning. Cooper Zadowski, new pitcher number 47, was the DH, and I assume just step right into the, to stay in that role, batting in the 8th spot. Now taking the hill. His first batter will be Johnny Teglin, and the pitch is outside for ball.
Johnny having a good night so far. A couple base hits off of Carson, the starting pitcher.
Yeah, single, double, and 2 of the Hawks' 3 runs scored, so really nice game for Johnny. So he takes ball 2. And that's outside, 3-0. And 4-pitch walk. So Johnny Teglin will stroll down to first for his 3rd time reaching base tonight. Only in the bottom of the 5th inning, first batter of the 5th. So continuing his excellent night at the plate. And now here's Drossel, also having a great night at the plate, having reached twice. Walked, doubled in Johnny Teglin in the 3rd, and scored the Hawks' 3rd run. Nick Brandt with other 2 RBIs in the game. In the second inning, he drove in both Teglin and Drossel. One to Nolan. Takes that inside for 2-1. It's a little bit of interplay and banter between Bruce Karnick and the fans out in front. We always have a good time down here at Vets.
Last pitch, Johnny T bluffed in an attempt to steal and then stayed put. See what he's doing here.
That one is going to be fouled over the press box. 2-2.
Johnny with stolen base earlier tonight.
That is true, yes. We were kind of saying earlier in the game, at least half a dozen for him on the season. Dross just reaches out to protect the plate there and kind of flares that off to the left. There you got a young man with a buck running back to the, oh geez, he took a little spill there and oh boy, hope he's all right. As that one is through the hole, hit and run to perfection it looked like, as ball just kind of went right by the shortstop who was covering for the stolen base on the play. So Drossel just, there you can see, just can't quite get his footing and shoots that one kind of right through that gap. So that works out well for the Hawks having the runner moving. And they've got a good threat going, first and third, nobody out here in the bottom of the 5th.
And they have elite speed at first base here as well if they want to try to steal and have 2 in scoring position.
No movement on that play as Brandt takes high for ball 1. And there we get a little bit of a tumble down down there. That snow fence keeps that from getting into the forest there. Dross does go down to second base. Catcher opts to hold it to cut off any possible double steal shenanigans. So stolen base for Dross. Strike called to Nick Brandt, 1-1. There's a high chopper towards third base. Johnny wasn't foul ground, but kind of gets down anyway to get out of the way of it.
Yeah, you don't want to be in fair territory and be called out, but he didn't want to get hit by the ball.
Yeah, no, let's get out of the way. Hit the deck. Up high. 2-2. So 2 runners in scoring position, nobody out for the Hawks here. Bottom 5 already leading by 3, looking for more. And that one's going to get away, go back to the backstop, and Johnny Teglin's going to come home to score for the 3rd time tonight. 3 of the Hawks' 4 runs have been scored by number 10, and the Hawks take a 4-0 lead.
4-0 lead, and now Drossel, a guy who can score on pretty much anything, hit to the outfield. So see if Brandt's able to put one up in the air.
And that one's up high, and he will actually draw a walk. So 3rd straight base runner reaching for the Hawks here to start things off against Cooper Zadowski in the bottom of the 5th inning.
And it looks like Ben Tagland is going to stay in the game and hit it at DH again.
So Benny, as we were told by Sean, late scratch was slated to start this game, but I don't know if when he was doing his bullpen or doing his warm-up, his shoulder wasn't quite feeling it or felt a little twinge or something. Hopefully nothing serious.
Yeah, we don't know. I would think it's not too serious if he's out here swinging a bat.
Right,
but
right.
Definitely a sore shoulder when he was getting ready for the start. And so the Hawks want to be careful with their pitchers, of course, and thankfully Dennis Reinhardt was already here and able to go, but it's been
I don't know
brilliant so far.
I don't know if we're moving some people around, so is it going to be a quick hook for Zadowski after only 3 batters? We shall see.
Looks like he may be going to left field. See.
Yeah, Zadowski is going to left.
Okay.
That is 15, and we're going to take a quick commercial break for the pitching change. We'll get this all figured out, and we'll be right back.
I know sometimes we get into it and it's just hard on both of us, but try to understand me more, and I'll try to do the same. But you have excuses because you're old. So it's okay.
Listening is a form of love. Find ways to support your kids at soundidouttogether.org.
There are a lot of temptations facing young people today, like electronic cigarettes and skateboarding. Each vape pod can contain the same amount of nicotine as a pack of cigarettes. This can lead today's youth to a lifelong addiction and severe lung damage. Recall and consider the facts before making a poor decision.
The health class film guy isn't the best person to talk to your kid about vaping.
Got a few minutes?
You are. Start the conversation with your child about vaping today.
All right, we're back at you. We've got it figured out. It looks like a straight switch as Joshua Flink will come in. I think it's Flink, F-L-I-N-K, will come in from left field. Cooper Zadowski faces only 3 batters, gives up a walk, a single, and a walk, and is on the hook for both the men on base on first and third.
Batting number 6, the DH, Ben Teglin.
So Benny T, as Derek was saying before we went to break, coming up for his second AB. He's staying in the DH spot. Taylor Pagel got 1 AB, struck out, and Ben flew out in his first chance today, fouls that one off.
And Benny T gives another one to the crowd. It makes it a participation moment brought to you by the Michael Post Insurance Agency.
We got an update from Legion, 0-0 after 2 innings so far.
Who are they playing?
I believe it was River Falls.
That one is in the air to short right field. It's going to be caught. They're going to try going home. Drossel obviously very fast, and the throw is up the line. He will score, so give Benny Tegland credit for one of the shortest sac flies I've ever seen in my life, but we'll counter. It'll count.
Yeah, hey, and it helps seal batting average out.
Absolutely.
Gets an RBI, and
Number 8, Gavin Oddman.
gets the 5th run in for the Hawks.
Brant will stay at first on the play. Gavin Oddman pops up the first pitch. Second baseman basically doesn't have to move. He puts it away, so 2 quick outs. That'll bring up Dennis Reinhardt.
Dennis will, 2 outs, runner on first here. Hawks up 5-0, bottom of the 5th inning.
Number 21, Dennis Reinhardt.
Dennis has popped up and was the first of 3 hit batters that last inning. First pitch is right at the knees, strike 1. Hawks opening up a 5-0 lead here in the bottom of the 5th. And there's a cut and a miss, 0-2.
Shades of the old days, so Dennis would hit hand pitch and been playing in the field a little bit more this year as well.
Absolutely, yeah. He's was playing second base in that win down in Hampton. And that one is flared to right field, and that's going to be down for a base hit. He is taking a big turn at first base, but holds up there. And Dennis showing off that former Wisconsin All-Star form, flaring a single to right and reaching base for the second time in a row. Double threat, Derek. He can pitch,
right.
He can hit, he can do it all.
Number 37, Cooper Sutter.
Triple threat is that we're playing in the field, and he's played in outfield quite a bit this year as well as at second base, as you mentioned earlier.
So Dennis helping his cause again and turning it over to the top of the lineup, giving Cooper to Sutter another opportunity. Cooper was hit by a pitch, second of 3 in a row back in the 4th inning. He is 0 for 2. The ground out and a fly out prior to that. takes the second pitch inside, 2-0. It's chopped foul up the third baseline.
John, I got it. Yeah, well, Dennis running himself tonight, too, with the short bench.
Yeah, nobody to that's Johnny Teglin scored all 3 times for himself, even though he's catching. No courtesy running is done put quite a bit on the legs today. And that one is inside, and Coop gets hit again, and that's going to load him up once again for Jack Selesky.
It's not these hit batters where you're leaning out over the plate or you're right on the line.
Yeah, I mean, it's
this
right
in the middle of the batter.
Right between the 3 and the 7, pretty well. It's actually right kind of on, got a cheek, I think, there. Yep.
Yeah, on the backside.
So here's Jack Selesky, another shot with the bases loaded. Takes a strike. Was in the same situation last inning and bounced out to short to end the inning. See if he can redeem himself here and put a big number up for the Hawks. That's hit sharply but foul. So Selesky now down 0-2. That's down low as we got to look at Cooper Pagel taking the long run down there to the corner to shag that ball, number 2.
So 1-2 here to Jack with 2 on.
And swing and a miss, fooled him with the off speed, and Selesky goes down on strikes. Hawks do put across 2, but leave them loaded up again. We're through 5 complete, and the Hawks lead at 5-0. We'll get another look at that strikeout. Just dropping right out of the zone there.
He gets the pin. What a move, what a goal! Oh, and a shot scores! The Raiders, can they get the lift? Yes, they do. Just snipes one. Oh my God!
And reaching up and making the play.
It's moving!
Over!
Looking to throw, and she's gonna get the first down. One! Touchdown Raiders!
Bother me, cause I just love to explore, interviewing owners and lending a hand. I love to assist for as long as they can stand.
All right, back for the 6th, and we're just having a conversation in here about some of Bruce's favorite concessions. I think he was going to go down and get a licorice and a dilly bar and a dill pickle to eat all at once. That's what it sounded like as Dennis Reinhardt comes out here to work the 6th inning. It's going to be 2-3-4, starting off with Connor Hennon. 0 for 1 with a walk, and Denny starts him out with a strike. And that one is hit pretty well out to left field. Pagel has it and puts it away for out number 1. Hennon put a bit of a charge into it, but Pagel just drifts back a few steps, puts it away. Pretty routine play in this part.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out if Coop was calling that or if he had lost it for a split second. Kind of had his arms up there.
I wasn't sure, but he was right in position and kind of came down right into his gloves.
He made the play. He was right where he needed to be. It just, when he put his arms up, I wasn't sure.
I wonder if he lost it for a split second up there. Chopper over to Drossel, throw across, 2 away. So 2 quick outs for Dennis here in the 6th. As Trainer is out on a pitch.
Number 25, Isaiah Bramer.
See good play by Dross here. Good movement across on that high chopper. Fields it cleanly and perfect throw to Brandt at first. Nice pitch right across the outside corner. Strike 1.
Yeah, the Hawks have 2 solid gloves tonight at short and third base. If they get to it, they're going to make the play. In Drossel and Rass.
To track down that ball, you've earned $1 courtesy of the Michael Thorson Insurance Agency.
Second pitch is fouled off the rays. We get a good look at Reinhardt here, looking strong in his 6th inning of work. And that one is under the glove of Rasmussen. And squirts into left field for a base hit. Just Rass with a great attempt at that ball, but it's kind of snuck right under him. So a single for Bramer. He is aboard with 2 outs. See if we can get a look at the play here. Just hit pretty sharply and right outside. You can see Rass pounding the turf there a little bit. Thought he had a crack at that ball and got right by him. But 2 away, so Dennis still 1 pitch away from getting out of this. It's going to be Chance Swanson, the second baseman. 3rd hit of the game for the Cardinals, and that is fouled off to the right.
Another fan is heading back to the concession stand.
Yeah, Dennis doing a great job. Just the 3 singles, I believe, and a couple walks early on. I don't know if he's had a walk here.
He had 2 walks in the first inning, and I believe that's been it, Derek. I think you're right.
Yeah, I believe so.
And that is down and away, 1-2. Nobody has reached third base yet either for the Cardinals so far in this game. So, yeah, great job by him on the mound today. Getting called into action on short notice. I think he was expected to go in the bullpen tonight, so he was ready to pitch, just not expected to start. Big breaking ball, just does not quite get enough of the zone. Breaks down a little bit too late, 2-2. And that is fouled off to the right, and it's going to get out of play into towards the Cardinals dugout. Going to be an easy buck for a youngster sitting over there.
Agency rewards program, turn into concessions and collect your $1.
2-2 is down in the dirt, blocked by Teglin, but gets far enough up the line to allow Bramer to take second base. To call that a wild pitch, as I believe that hit the dirt before it hit Johnny's gear.
Yeah, I believe you're right there. Just unfortunately went to the left.
Payoff pitches inside and ball 4. We were just talking about it, and we threw the announcer's jinx on Derek. First walk since the first inning. And Cardinals now have first and second with 2 out here in the 6th. That's going to bring up Schweitzer 1 for 2 with one of those 3 singles and takes that first pitch a little bit low, ball 1. And that is fouled off of somebody's gear. It looked like it caught the ump's mask. As that gets knocked off, and it looks like he's kind of moving his jaw around. Johnny will walk out to Dennis and give the ump a second to collect his faculties there as we get another look at this. Yeah, just right off the mask.
Yeah, and you give the umpire a second there, you do him a favor, but you maybe be able to relay a message to Dennis as well if there's something you see here in this at bat.
I think Johnny's just going out there telling him, one more, baby, come on.
Danny, can you go home, baby?
We got this. Just like you said, a little short message out there. Good breaking ball over the outside corner, 1 and 2. You can throw that for strikes. It's can definitely cause trouble for people, and that is paints the outside corner, strike 3. So little mini 2-out rally by Hampton is short-circuited. Good job by Dennis getting out of it, putting up yet another 0. 6 zeros in a row for the veteran righty for the Hawks. And we're through 5.5, 5-0 ball game. We'll be right back.
Todd's in the hospital.
From vaping. Promise you won't vape, Emma.
Not cool.
Wacky sitcom teens aren't the best people to talk to your kid about vaping.
Hey, you got a minute?
You are. Talk to your child about vaping today.
But here is the difference for the class of 1990.
We went from Mile High Eagles to Alan Peck.
I know you're all excited about Y2K. You could lose power or party like it's 1999.
Hastings High School has been graduating seniors since the first commencement of 1877. Congratulations, class of 2023. Go Raiders!
Funding for community TV is in rapid decline, and HCTV will not survive without your help. Let your local representatives know that you support community TV. To learn more, visit savecommunitytv.com.
All right, bottom 6. Hawks with a 5-0 lead will face Joshua Flink for his second inning of work. Came in after the previous pitcher allowed his first 3 runners aboard in the 5th. Flink came in and got the last 3 outs.
So they're replacing the lights here. They started playing.
So Kellen Rasmussen will start it off against Flink here. Middle of the order due up for the Hawks. Ras been retired 3 times, 0 for 3, so he's definitely due for a hit.
And another one of those guys that's really consistent. You don't see him get a lot of 0 for 4 nights.
A lot of 1 and 2 hit nights for this guy for sure, as he was a little bit out front of that off-speed pitch for strike 1. And that one is, as we say, there we go, slapped right up the middle. The announcer's reverse jinx works that time, and Ras is aboard for the first time.
7th hit of the game for the Hawks.
Here comes Johnny Teglin, who has been kind of the star of the show for the Hawks tonight offensively. Single, a double, and a walk, and he scored all 3 times.
So he just needs a triple and a home run here.
That is true.
Cycle plus walk.
That is popped up on the right side of the infield. And the Cardinals managed to get Johnny retired for the first time. 1 away.
Update from the Legion game for anybody interested. It's after 3 innings, Hastings is winning 4-0.
Who are they playing?
I think it is River Falls.
River Falls, okay. The hosts. Are they playing on the First Bank Field out there on the turf?
I don't know. I should have asked Zach. I'm not positive.
Of course, the Hawks take a road trip out there every year. This year, the Hawks had a home with the River Falls Fighting Fish, Wisconsin state champion, about like 4 out of the last 5 years, I think.
I believe that's right, and we actually split with them this year, which was nice to see.
Still the L down there in River Falls, though, a 9-8 loss. Of course, that was a game where Sean Matson and the umpires had a bit of a disagreement, and some baseballs flew onto the field. That That is up high, 2-1.
I'm not sure how they got there though. I think they just went out there on their own.
I think so. There's rumors flying abound. I think accidentally knocked that over and they just rolled out there a little bit. That's inside, 3-1. Throw over to first base where Rasmussen dives back.
I had a nice talk with Brass before the game, and it quickly reminded me of how short I really am, and looking up at him the whole time we were talking. But super nice young guy.
And there's a cut and a miss, 3-2. As Drossel chases a little bit of the high cheese there.
See if Brass is doing anything. There's one out. Full count. Possibility of maybe him going.
As you can see there, pretty good mustache game going for Nolan Drossel. So he takes that one outside ball 4. A couple of good stashes on the Hawks this year, honestly. Cade Kimmis has one that's honestly, Charlie Rudd had one that was pretty impressive. That's almost Pete. That's almost Haggerty level, honestly. Charlie's.
Oh, Charlie's only maybe 19, I think. He's just had 1 year out of high school, so.
So Dross draws the walk, and Brandt lifts the first pitch into short left field. It's going to be put away, 2 down.
Sounded good, but I think he got off the end there a little bit.
I think you may be correct. That'll bring up Benny Teglin.
Number 6, Ben Teglin.
0 for 1, a fly out and a sac fly.
Well, it's Benny's turn to get a hit for the pitchers like Dennis did earlier.
That is off to the right. Chasing it is the first baseman, Hennon, but he runs out of room as that gets over the fence and takes a couple of hops towards concessions.
Yeah, I'm going to have to get one of those hats, too. I feel kind of left out now. Everybody's got these Wabasha hats.
Well, talk to the king, Pete Teglin. I'm sure he can hook you up. Runners go. Throw down to third base. Was pretty close to in time, but the third baseman could not scoop it cleanly, and both runners will get a steal. Get maybe a look at over here. Can't really see it from that angle. You can see the ball rolling away from Rass's feet there. So 2 in scoring position now for Benny. And that one is going to get away. Rass is heading home, and the aggressive base running pays off for the Hawks with a run as their 6th run will come home on the wild pitch.
Great read by Rasmussen there because the ball did not get too far away, and he was still able to make it in plenty of time.
Benny quickly waving down to third to tell him to come on in for that 6th run. And that is over the head of the second baseman, and the pitchers strike again. Ben just getting enough of that to flare it into right center field, and it's 7-0.
And one of those that just, if you didn't see it live, you'll tell everybody it was a solid base hit to right field.
On the in the scorebook, in the box score, that is a line drive, as we like to say.
Yeah, and an RBI as well. 7-0 now.
So here comes Oddman, skies that one to right center field. It's going to be the center fielder Kierstead who puts it away for out number 3. But the Hawks, once again, with 2 outs, rally for 2 more. We're through 6 complete, 7-0 Hastings.
Today, 4 Minnesotans lost their lives from fentanyl poisoning.
And 4 more will tomorrow.
Fentanyl is the #1 killer of 18 to 45-year-olds.
It's killing more and more 12 to 17-year-olds. They're people we care about.
Like my brother.
My sister.
My best friend.
We have the power to make a difference in our community. Join us in the fight against the fentanyl crisis. Today, form
Okay, Dennis back out to work the 7th against the 7-8-9 hitters for the Cardinals. Bennett Ronay is going to start things off. Fly out to strike out his first 2 times up against number 21. And a good breaking ball is across for strike 1. That is pitch number 80 for Dennis. It's been very sharp out there today. Had everything working, pretty good control. Another good pitch right in the same spot at the knees. 0-2.
Dennis, with that win over in Northfield, I thought he went 5 innings, maybe 6. Was very effective that night as well, but he's into the 7th here tonight.
And just kind of waves at that one. That's a little bit of a sword there for Reinhardt for strike 3. And there's one away. I was kind of noticing down there at first base in the background, the umpire waving his hat around, so the Nats may be coming out at Veterans Park. Been such a nice dry June that it hasn't been so bad out here, but those woods out there definitely can get a little buggy. And another breaking ball dropping right over the inside corner to number 47, Cooper Zadowski. Rolled out towards third. Rasmussen cutting across. Nice throw over, 2 away.
2 more outs here on just 5 pitches for Dennis, and it's just kind of them throwing a lot of breaking pitches and letting them kind of roll over on them and relying on that left side of the infield to make the play.
Yep. I think a very young lineup here for Hampton, and Dennis just kind of using those veteran wiles here, really keeping this Hampton team off balance, to be sure. As here comes Joshua Flink, the 9 hitter, who has singled and hopped into a 5-4-3 double play. Takes ball 1 here. Flink now the pitcher, started the game in left field. And it's away, 2-0. Lovely night here for ball at Veterans Park. It's just, like I said before, been just a gorgeous June for baseball. Did he get a piece of that ball there? I think they're saying he did, so that's 2-1.
And you talk about the weather. It looks like it's going to be 90s and some rain throughout the week next week, so it might be a turn in the weather here.
Yeah, I mean, we get to July. We know the dog days are coming, but I think if I was going to schedule a June, I think this was a pretty good one, quite frankly. That is outside and 4th walk of the ball game, I believe, for Reinhardt. So another 2-out base runner. That's going to turn it over to Eli Kierstead. Leadoff hitter is 0 for 3 with a ground out and a couple flyouts. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Dennis at 90 pitches now. He's been a guy that's thrown well over 100 before in his past. I'm not sure how much he's stretched out here. As we said, he had the one start down in Northfield and he's done a lot of relieving so far.
And it's upstairs, 1-1. Yeah, that was that 17-3 game down in Northfield. He went 6 innings. I think, Vinny Waddell pitched the 7th in that shortened Mercy Rule game. That one is up in the air to right field. Jack Selesky drifts over. He's got it. And another 0 for Dennis Reinhardt. We're heading to the 7th inning stretch. 7-0 Hawks.
Push that trash that way, not this way. Come on.
Oh, Hey there, do you like HCTV?
That's one small step for Hastings and one giant leap for community television.
Do you want a custom video that promotes your business or organization and gives you the results you're looking for? As an HCTV sponsor, our staff will work with your business or organization to create a custom video to promote your brand. You also have an option of getting a shout out in every sporting event we cover. And that's 3 points for your business. So support HCTV today! Go to hastingstv.org/sponsors for more information or to give a one-time donation.
I know you're going through a lot. I wonder if you know that we can get help. Let's see how far we can go. Love, your mind.
All right, back for the bottom of the 7th. We get that nice Renner roofing sign on the side of the equipment shed there. A couple of fans and their dog walking through. Obviously, very dog-friendly park. I've been known to bring the little imp down here for a ball game myself.
Who's the one for Hampton now? Leading off for Hastings, number 21, Dennis Reinhardt.
So Dennis is going to lead things off for the Hawks. He's reached base a couple of times, popped out, hit by a pitch, and singled. So 1 for 2 for number 21. In addition to his 7 scoreless innings so far, takes a strike.
Definitely been a great evening all around here for Dennis.
And that one is popped up short center field. Ranging back is the second baseman, Chance Swanson. He puts it away, and Reinhardt's retired, 1 down.
Now by number 37, Cooper, the setter.
So here's to Sutter, grounded out, flown out, and been hit by pitches twice. So 0 for 2, takes first pitch outside. That is popped foul wide of the third base bag. Third baseman's looking for it. He just lost it up in the kind of the lights there, which in the process of being replaced at Veterans Park, new LEDs coming in. We've got exactly 1 LED light in place.
Yes,
not a bank of lights, 1 LED light. So progress is being made thanks to the city of Hastings for helping us accommodate that. And
boy, that thing is bright. When we get them all done, I don't know if we'll be able to look up towards the lights anymore. It is a bright light.
And a swing and a miss, 1 and 2. So, yeah, that ball just got lost there and dropped harmlessly in foul territory. The third baseman lost it. Shortstop tried to get over to make the play, but he just didn't have enough time to get to it.
Yeah, tougher play for the third baseman with it running with his back to the infield.
And a little breaking ball, just Coop gets a piece of that to flip it out of play. Keep it at 1-2.
Venture into the crowd, sponsored by the Michael Thorson Insurance Agency.
Hawks just kind of, taking what's given to them. And not a lot of big hits here for a few innings, but
that one is rolled to the left side in the hole at shortstop. Throw across, and ball gets away from the first baseman. So Cooper will be aboard. It's was going to be a close play because it chased the shortstop all the way into the hole. And throw across. I am inclined to hometown score it and give him a base hit, but that's up to you guys. I mean, it was a tough play. He was going into the hole and had to plant and turn, so I'm inclined to give Cooper a base hit there.
I think it was a real tough play. Other question was, of course, if the ball would have been there in time.
And that one's sliding. Everybody is looking for it. And it's a foul ball. Everybody lost it out there. The shortstop had his hands up. The right fielder's had his hands up. The umpire called it foul. I don't know if he saw it either. I think everybody kind of lost track of that one. Talking about the lights, we've kind of been saying here that Sean has said about half of them are kind of burnt out if you can see them in any of our shots. So kind of Sean had told us a couple more years and we probably were not going to be able to play night games, CCVL night games under what we've got. So great that progress is being made on getting those fixed up. It's 1-1 now to Jack Selesky.
And hopefully, over the next week or so here, we'll be able to make enough progress to make a big difference in the night games next week.
2-1, and Jack still looking for his first time aboard. Is he the only position that has not reached? I think he might honestly be. So Jack looking to join the party here, get aboard in the bottom of the 7th. That one is spanked out to left field, and that is hooking foul is going to be out of play. Left fielder over there for a look. I think it might have gotten over the fence.
Again, or are you going to give $1 to Michael Person? Let's see what happens down there.
So we're going to look. I think that's Pagel heading down there to pick that up. That is hit sharply, but again, foul up the third baseline.
Yeah, Jack's the first guy to really get some good swings here on the Cardinals relief pitchers. A lot of hit batters, walks, and nice job with the base running here to stretch this lead out to 7-0.
2-2, and that one clips Jack, so he will reach base. Actually, nope, I take that back. He had already reached base. He was hit by a pitch in the 4th inning, so Hawk's going to be wearing a couple of bruises tomorrow. I think that's 5 or 6 hit by pitches by Hampton pitching so far. I said nothing incredibly hard. That one is hit out to left field and hit well. That is going back, and that is out of here. That is going to be a walk-off home run for Kellen Rasmussen. Kellen Rasmussen hits a 3-run dinger, and that's going to do it, folks. 10-0 in the bottom of the 7th, and a walk-off home run. Rass is second to that same spot at Veterans Park. So Kellen Rasmussen ends the game with a bang, his second dinger of the season, and the Hawks complete a very impressive win, just workmanlike, and just kind of took it to the young Hampton Cardinals squad today. That was a 10-0 win.
Yeah, before those last couple batters, like I said, they're just moving runners over and taking advantage of what the Cardinals gave to them. But Rasmussen with a bomb to straightaway left field will end this game.
Absolutely. See if we can. Do we have a replay? See if we have a replay spooled up of that as we get the handshake line coming between the Hawks and the Cardinals at home plate. So the Hawks do complete the season sweep. Here we go. Just absolutely tanked out to left field. Goes right over that balanced wealth management sign. And once again, the Hawks close her out 10-0. So very good CCVL win, just like I say.
Yeah, it's 3-7 in league play. I think 9-10 overall, and not only a league win, but of course a section win as well. It was another section win for the Hawks, and hopefully that'll help us climb the standings up there a little bit, and what is an incredibly difficult section.
Very, very difficult section. I mean, some of the monsters of state in that one. So. But, yeah, good one here tonight, and we will have another good one here on Sunday as the Red Wing Aces head up here, as you can see that on the screen. And that's going to be a doubleheader here on HCTV as the Hastings Hurricanes take on the Elko Chuggers. What a phenomenal name for a Federal League team. Then we are back here on 7-1. That is Wednesday. Next Wednesday, we're back here as the Hawks take on the Burnsville Bulldogs. And then the Shoreview Stump Grinders, another name I really like, 2 weeks from Wednesday as we get that. Hunter Pinky has been your producer-director. I've been Johnny Stocker along with Derek Simon. Ian Andrusak, Max Slocum, Avery Cheeseman, and Tori Selner have been on the cameras and the scoreboard, and Hunter Pinky has been your graphics and replay man tonight. Thank you very much to our friends at HCTV. For Derek Simon, Johnny Stocker, Hawks win 10-0 in 7. Have a good night, everybody.